So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're updating you guys on the build of the Escort van. Now, Jason's in the mix, right mate? It's currently on the back of a trailer, or, you know, very nice transit truck. So talk to me.
It's going on track in August.
August, okay.
That's happened, it's booked.
Right. So now it needs to really get a move on with what's going on. But you guys need to see what's been happening to this thing, because it was a while ago when we actually updated you guys, COVID and stuff, but look at the state of the back of this. Now this is legitimate race car stuff.
It is. So we've got fuel cell, high speed fuel pump, swell pots, roll cage, carbon Kevlar chairs, installed, mint body.
Underneath, look at this.
It is ready to roll.
It's ready to roll. Look at the state. That's a lot of work. Can we just not gloss past the fact that that is a horrendous amount of money and time that's gone into this thing?
People that follow my Instagram would have seen updates along the way. Also, the engine's in.
The engine's in. So yeah, this is that's a good start. But as we come down here, look at this. Check it well, because it's a rally race car, isn't it? Oh really? Yeah, good effort, like it.
There's still lots to do.
Yes, but this is just an update to show you guys what's going on.
We've still left this side rubbish.
Yep, and the other side is very, very nice, as you guys may or may not remember.
So, it's off to Nixon Automotive today on the Isle of Wight. They are being commissioned with the task of fabricating intercoolers and radiators to work.
Yep.
Obviously, this shape of Ford Escort was never turbo intercooled other than diesel.
There's no space for it whatsoever. So you have to really cut it all apart and get it nice.
Quite a thick core of an intercooler, a decent sized radiator.
Yep.
Fan setup. It sits here.
Okay.
So I want the stealthy look.
Stealthy look.
Front bumper.
Yep.
We're going to make a few adaptations to the bumper, but the key here is to have it all fit like a cassette, like it would do in a factory.
Right.
Cradle.
Nice.
It's going off there for fabrication.
Okay.
So they're going to fabricate intercooler and radiator. Shout out to Zetec.
Yeah.
They are going to be supplying the components for the front end.
Oh, very nice.
They are going to then work back. So we start here and we work back. Then it's like, right, we need to get the turbocharger. We need to get the water pipes.
Right.
What boost hose set do we need?
Ah,
what water hose set do we need? And it goes from there. But this is the first job because I can't order anything else. I'm stuck.
Yeah, because you can't.
I'm not a welder.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on until they tell you what's going on at the end of the day.
They needed to get it all fitted. Then they go, Jace, we need this size core, this kind of bend hose. Then go on some websites, find the parts.
Right.
This car was never turbocharged from the factory.
Well, it's a van, so.
Done it, and I've kind of seen how they've done it, and I want to do it our way. I want it to look really efficiently put together,
rather than just, not saying that people are slapping intercoolers on the front, but you want it to be a bit more integrated into the body.
If we're going to be going around Silverstone, I don't want things falling off.
No, yeah, you want to be making sure it's actually on there. Yeah.
So they also going to start here, then they're going to work their way back to the braking system. We've gone for an ST170 setup.
Yep, so just behind here, ST170 brakes.
Set up at the moment.
But idea is, Sleeper, you can't see what's going on. That's the idea here. So if you haven't been watching the videos previously, Sleeper. Yes. That's the idea.
Then working our way back, we're going to have a hydraulic handbrake set up for skiddy skids.
Oh, skids, okay. To work around into places, yep, like it.
If we end up doing a bit of Isle of Wight car club or anything like that, we want to be able to
spin the background. Yes, this is front wheel drive, but you still want to have that accessibility to the rear end to slip round if it needs to.
So copper brake lines throughout the car will be getting installed.
Very nice.
We've also got an ST170 rear disc setup, not on the car currently, but they are going to be also fabricating brackets to fit that.
Yeah, so we will say yes, there is a bolt missing. It's not even drivable, so don't worry. It's a rolling shell at the moment with stuff in it, so don't worry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Installed all the fuel cell set up, so we have a 40-litre cell with high pressure fuel lines. It's all set up. Anti-surge pump, a 044 Cosworth pump at the front there, and a swirl pot as well. So that's all going to be sort of perfect and perfectly positioned in the car.
Race car stuff.
Yeah.
Madness, mate, madness. Yeah. And then this side, this is the nice side. Look at the state of that. Love it. And yeah, this is the nice side. If you guys remember or do not remember, this is the shiny side, and then there is the unshiny side, this side. So yeah, if you guys remember from, well, a few years back now when this actually come, this was an old Royal Mail van, wasn't it? Yeah, I took it to the post office once, and if I remember correctly, it didn't have it's not turbo from factory. Is that correct? It was a non-turbo diesel engine, so if you guys have ever driven a non-turbo diesel one of these, you'll know full well. That's slow. That's slow. Should we take you up? Should we take you up?
Engine is in the hole. So this is as far as I've got. As you can see, there's an intercooler here. There is actually no room, Jamie, at all for a radiator.
Oh yeah, no room whatsoever.
So we're going to strategically reduce the size of this crash bar.
Yes.
As in, it's being deleted.
Yes,
as that's the Volkswagen.
Deletion. I
It's
like
the
the
Volkswagen
deletion
way.
there. That's the Volkswagen way, like that.
I'm gonna make it something.
Yeah, you're going to make it that it's going to work, basically.
We don't also want to have heat soak from the turbocharger laying all in here like an RS Turbo does, because we know we're getting traffic, the needle goes up.
Yeah.
Because there's so much heat being created by the oven on the front.
Should we just update people as well? What is this? A Zetec turbo?
Okay, so this is a 2.1
Yep.
Zetec turbo running Astra VXR pistons. It's running standard Zetec rods. So we're only going to be aiming for 270 horsepower, 280 horsepower, but it does have an Area 6 tuned head. So
Right.
it will rev really, really well.
Right,
So
okay.
it's going to be a Revy engine with some boost. So it will only be running 12 PSI.
But
Maybe a
you'll be
bar.
able to put it down.
But we want to be able to have controllable power. This isn't about big brake horsepower
Yeah.
figures on the rolling road. I want it to just be a little like my RS Turbo,
Yeah.
fast on road, and it's going to do it all the time.
Right, very nice. On track, that's what you want. You want the spoolability,
And
you want the
also,
power to go
this
to the
was built
ground.
on a budget.
Yes.
This all started with, I had a £100 van, Chris had a £100 engine,
Yeah.
bits and
And you
pieces.
started going from
And then I
there.
just went, oh, well, I've got an old turbo sat, we'll send that off to River, and before you know it, 2 years later we're here.
Yeah, right, okay.
But this is exciting. I've booked it in for track stuff. I took my RS Turbo around last year.
Yeah.
Thoroughly fell in love with the idea of doing that.
Yes.
But I'm not doing it again.
No.
It's too valuable.
It's too valuable, whereas this is, the shell is of a £100 van.
Exactly.
And the engine, yes, they are, there's a lot of money sat here, don't get me wrong now, but it's interchangeable, it's easy to get parts for,
Exactly.
It's not that hard to get hold of.
Getting the van to this point has taken Martin down at MJG, I would say, I think it was there 9 months solid.
Yeah.
And they have made the floor, we'll show you in the next video, is amazing. It's
Yes.
concourse.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's fully reinforced. He's done all the fabrication for the roll cage, all the floor itself, all done. Just
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic. Chris and I and a few of the lads, we dropped the engine in and the gearbox in. The other thing I want to point out is the gearbox is a Competitions Transmissions Stage 3 with a gripper differential. It
Oh,
is the
wow.
most nasty gripper, aggressive gripper diff you can get. You can barely push
Wow.
around.
Yeah.
But the good news
Proper
is,
bit of
that
kit.
is it should pull us around the race circuit. That's
Yes.
the idea.
Yeah. It should really get moving with the power and stuff and be
And
able to put
we
it
haven't
down.
gone with the standard the BC gearbox out of an RS Turbo. This is an IB5 diesel gearbox that's got the longer ratios for nice going around race
Yeah,
circuits.
nice.
And it also has a better final drive. We put an RS Turbo final drive in it, and then we've also put the gripper diff in it as well. So it's a bit of a mongrel.
Oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As you can
So,
see, injectors are installed. The fuel setup is
yeah, I mean,
now-
I was gonna say it's a lot further on than I remember it being.
Yeah.
That's the bit I was gonna really touch on, is that you're pretty close to the end here, mate. If I'm honest, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Don't get me wrong, but there is a lot that's been done.
It's now down to someone with fabrication heritage, should we say. They can actually make this work and
Yes.
look nice.
Yes, yes,
Obviously,
yes.
this hasn't been restored, this engine bay. This is
As it
factory
was.
Ford,
Yeah.
and it's just not rusty.
No, it's
So-
actually very nice. The van is very nice, though. Really,
It is.
It just needed
Overall,
tighten up at the
It
time.
needed, yeah, and then obviously the floor needed restoring, but the
Yeah.
top half has been really good. So yeah, we're excited to show you all
Very
it
exciting.
running, and you in the passenger seat. This
Yeah,
is just-
absolutely crapping myself.
good.
Yeah, it should be good. So with that, guys, we're going to leave this update video there. I just wanted to show you guys exactly what was going on with the Escort van, with Jason telling us exactly how far it's got and what is to be expected. In the next couple of weeks, I will update you guys again with everything that's going on the front end, because that's the first thing that's going to happen really, is the intercooler and everything going on. And then Yeah.
Also, it's the worst week possible for me because today
Yep.
I'm going to go and see my escort.
Yes, so that's happening as well.
Saturday when you were here, my Focus broke down.
Yes, so that's happened.
So I've got all 3 race cars off having stuff done.
And you've got nothing to drive.
I've got nothing to drive and no money left.
Van? That's fine, don't worry about it. He's got a van, it's okay. But yeah, we'll update you guys next time as to what is happening with the front end and how far we've got.